What's up? Good afternoon Twitch, good afternoon YouTube. How are you this afternoon? So What's up, what's up, what's up? A bit early, like 10 minutes, something. Hey, I finished 15 minutes later this morning and I'm starting 10 minutes in advance this afternoon. Boom, that's productivity. But I have to leave a bit sooner today because I have to go teach some kiddos with a good 3D lesson. So that's maybe part of why I'm here a bit earlier. All right, so what I've done this morning on the Datsun? Well, we've been welding quite a lot of things on the driver's side of the car, just filling basically any holes that we won't need at all that were over here. So we're just going to start the afternoon by cleaning that up. I'm not gonna lie, I was tempted to just start welding the holes on the other side too. However, I know for a fact that if I'm doing this, basically, I'm gonna have to grind and do some grinding all over the welds all at once, and I'm gonna be so pissed about that. Like it's just the part I don't like. I love welding. I love even preparing the job for the welding is really cool, but however when it gets to finishing the job and just grinding to make it smooth, whoa, that's a bit hard. So yeah, we're just going to start with the driver's side. Hopefully it's gonna be done this afternoon, and therefore tomorrow we will attack the same job but on the passenger side and maybe the front. Then after that we're gonna have a bit of a rusty spot to cover in here. That one is a little bit bad, and then there's the two chuck tower that we also have to plug a hole right in the corner because it rusted out a little bit on those, but however it's supposed to be the weak point of every Nissan of this era, and this one is in really good shape, so on that we're quite lucky. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. So we will just change that. I did buy something for helping us today. This one here, let me show you. This is a buffing pad, a grinding pad that goes all the way around. So compared to the one I was using, there's no plastic edge on the back of it. So it should help quite a lot to do the job. I hope they are lasting a bit because they were a bit pricey. Honestly, 3 times the price that I normally pay for that kind of stuff. But yeah, the other one, they were not lasting super long. So I am really hoping that this one will, and we shall see. Let me just try to open that up. Come on! Seems like it's taking a lot of knowledge to open them up properly, but there we go. Boom. So yeah, so like I said, we will see how long it lasts. That's a 40 grain. I'm a bit worried that it may be too violent and basically like that it's just going to melt really quickly. But however, yeah, there's a lot of material in there, so let's hope for the best. Fun fact, they are not just screwing in place like the other does usually. So with that said, we're gonna be able to basically, yeah, just go ahead and put that right in there just like a cutting disc. Or almost like a cutting disc. Funny, the middle seems like it's in carbon fiber. And honestly, I think it could be like some sort of carbon fiber. And yeah, of course, because we have to go into some really tight spot, we won't be putting the protection shield on there, even though it will be so much better for preventing any debris from going into my eyes. There we go. So that should be quite good for working on. Let's put back some music, hey? We enjoy a little bit of music over here. Hey, voice. All right, somehow, sometime my filter does turn on by itself to reduce the voice, so I have no clue when it started. So yeah, like I was saying, buffer pad, new one, getting pretty neat in there. So we will try that. All right. That was weird for real. Okay, so music's good. Everything's good. I need the chat. There you go. And we will start. So, dual side. There we go. So with that said, we will be trying to start somewhere around here. Because yeah, basically I want to grind that spot here and move on to the other one. So maybe I will try to give you a better view. There, that's not bad. There we go. There we go. That's good. I did put the hoist a bit higher, so that should help me to get in and out of the car also. So yeah, let's dive straight into it. Oh, I said it's gonna help, but it's still a bit low, but it's better. It's definitely better. So we're gonna start here. This part we have plenty of access, so that should help quite a lot. And then we will try to move and go around everything in here. So this spot is going to be a bit harder to get. So we will see. All right, let's do that, shall we? Noise. It didn't work. Of course, you're turning on by yourself when you want, but not when I'm asking you, right? Noise. Noise. There we go. All right, so far, honestly, it's going really well with that one. The only thing I'm afraid of, see, it's already getting, the grind compound is already getting off of those blades because it's a coarse one. Of course, it's gonna go away a bit faster, so we might have to buy a few other one of these. Maybe I will try a 80 grain one next time, but so far it's doing really great. So let's keep going. $20 each. I don't want to buy 50 of them, of course, so we will see. Let's keep going. Noise. Oh, Noise. All right, I can already tell you how fast it is going compared to what I used previously for repairing the fender arch and stuff like that. So right now, this is really getting smooth so much faster than anything I've used so far. So really happy with that one. It's helping a lot. Everything's getting smooth. We're gonna have maybe a touch of NPV, my boy. Let's go. What's up, man? So yeah, basically it's cleaning everything so much faster. So I'm gonna do that one, then move to that one there. But yeah, honestly, the job is really good with these two-sided grinding pad. It's really good. Hey NPV, wanna see something cool? I need to put one for the just chatting one. All right, now I ask you for that one thick grinding pack. Yeah, boy, and it costs quite a lot, but yeah, it's a thick one, double-sided, so you can reach in some weird spot. You want something cool? No mouse in the hand, front cam. Hey, how about that? Dual front. Oh, dual front. It doesn't like my accent sometimes. Dual front. Oh, come on. Dual front. Oh, there you go. Hey, dual side. Dual side. There you go. Maybe he's just tired of listening to the grinder. So vocal command works. I had to put another microphone on top of the computer, so now I have a Blue Yeti. Yeah, I use Streamer, but the flow effect and the random sounds are all with Streamer. But T Coombs basically told me about the tool, and I started playing with that. And yeah, everything in my stream, most of them are done with StreamerBot. So now I just set up during the weekend the vocal command, the voice command, and it's so good. It's helping a lot, to be fair. Front cam. Yeah, honestly, it's crazy. Like, you can even on some redeem or words, you can basically input some custom script. So, and I have a friend who's doing programmation and stuff like that. So we were planning on something. We're just both missing times to work on that, but we were supposed to set up a spotlight at the top on the ceiling just above the computer, and every time there's a follow or a sub or something, it will like start flashing and everything. Oh, that's cool. Some C#, that's cool. Who did that? Is that you who just built up the tool yourself? That's crazy. It's really nice. Oh yeah, because basically, yeah, it's in the counter itself. You're not going through anything already in place, right? So all the counter is probably going on a custom thing, and C# allow you to modify like the visual part of it at the same time. That's great. That's good idea. That's crazy good. You know, on my side, we were playing a bit with that, and we will see for later on what's going on. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse to take arguments in from comments. Yeah, we basically, before knowing about StreamerBot, my friend did a custom Twitch bot for my stream. We never use it because, like you said, taking arguments from command on the chat and everything, going through the Twitch API and all that, it was quite messy, honestly. Like, there's a lot of things that are not working super well, and we were trying to use that for Extra Life. So we were trying to communicate between Twitch API, the bot, and the Extra Life API, which is the Donor Life platform, I think it's called, or Donation Life, something like that. And that was super hard because basically the API for it's Donor Life, something like that. Donor Life API, you could only have a signal like a refresh, a tick, let's call it properly. You could have a proper tick only every 20 or 30 seconds. So if someone was paying an amount of money, it could take up to 30 seconds to have an interaction on the stream. So that was quite bad because 30 seconds is a long time to wait when you're giving something. If you know Python, the friend me first and protect is done in Python. Can share the code if you ever need it. Oh, that could be cool, honestly. I know some Python. I've used that like quite a lot to do some custom tools in the software I'm using in I would say 3D animation. It's not 3D animation, but yeah, in post production. So I've done a lot of Python in there, like many pages of code. But yeah, so that could be super interesting. The first and friend me, I love it, honestly. That's a really great idea. That will be so cool. We should talk about this at some point. Yeah, that could be something. I was planning on adding something like the friendly fun on the stream. I just don't know yet what to do with them, so it's kind of useless. But I would love to have something similar to that, but I need to figure out what to do with that. Oh yeah, and the other thing I've done this weekend, look at this. That was a super productive weekend for me. Ugh. Oh, that was my back. There's also this. I've just changed the background, added some socials, added the last follower, subscriber, and cheers. Yeah, Python is it's so much easier than a lot of things. And that. Oh yeah, and if you're using emotes like the friendly guy emote, headbanging that, it's gonna be like super big and everything. Hi mom, hi. So yeah, and it's really cool because yeah, look at this, boom, that's so great. Like, you can properly see the emotes with that. If you're spamming many, they're gonna get smaller, but one at a time, it's looking so good. So yeah, I'm still unsure if I want to put that kind of chat in the other camera plan, because basically I feel like it can get a bit too much in the screen at the same time. Like, I'm doing weldings, there's stuff, the chat going on and everything, so it might be a bit messy, but when just chatting right now, like we are doing, boom, that's honestly super cool. I love it. So yeah, I've been working. Oh, the big one. Front cam. New camera on a proper tripod that is not falling on the ground. Hey! The only thing I need to do is that the white balance is going by itself. No more dropping, no more camera on the ground, no more camera that I spend 5 minutes at a time to try fixing it. So far, There's no glitch with it, so it's pretty cool. And fuck Razer. I'm never buying Razer stuff again. Overpriced. I mean, it was kind of great on some points compared to that one. That one is maybe 30 to 40% cheaper, though. And also, basically, the only thing I need correct, side cam. Side cam. Oh, come on. Dual side. Dual side. There you go. Only thing I need to correct, look at how the tint is changing. The white balance is bad on it. So I'm just going to fix that later on, maybe tomorrow morning or tomorrow during lunch break. But yeah, so that's the only thing I will have to say about that cam is that yeah, I need to disable it, but I can show you. In fact, it's not taking long. The only thing I need to spend time on is doing some color correction on it, because basically if I remove the auto white balance, this is how it looks like. And even playing with the slider, it's not like we have something that too bad around here, let's say. Nah, that's not great. So yeah, whoops, wrong button. So yeah, the white balance adjustment is really not that great on that. So I feel like when you're doing the automatic one, it's not doing the entire image all at once. It's doing like chunk of it. Yeah, well, it's flickering right now. I feel like it's just trying to adjust on different stuff. Also the FPS, look at this. Woo! We have 60 FPS with that one. The other one was at 30, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I will check if there's a software, because right now it's plug and play, like no driver, no nothing. So I will take a look at this later on. But for now, we have at least a proper camera working well, so I love it. Dual side. Dual side. The bud is having some difficulties right now. So yeah, it's flickery a little bit. We have to tweak those kind of stuff, but so far it's really not bad. And like, I'm gonna see if the camera is not doing great. At this point, at least it won't be a month before I use it. I received it yesterday and already using it today. So if something is going bad, I'm just going to send it back and buy another one. So I have the time to try it. So that's pretty cool. A bit of coffee and let's get back in the car. So yep. So how is it going? I mean, on your side as a mod, is it doing great with the kiloton, or is it hard? Remember, if you have trouble with the voice picking up, check the voice log to see what it's hearing, set a response on that phrase too. No, that's not a bad idea. I never thought of it that way, but yeah. That's a good idea. I was more about okay, sounds good. Just received an answer for something I asked during lunch break. So that's cool to know. All right, cool. I'm happy now because the answer is going along with what I have in mind. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, well, yeah. I never thought. Huh? Oh, you're not here because you wanted to see how good the project is going. You want it back, right? You want it back too, right? I've been teasing it a little bit. Let's go. Because is there already yeah, is there already 5 people who basically bought the package, the sound package? Probably, right? Front cam. Front cam. There you go. Hey. Nice, because basically the plan is, you know, I've been buying a tier 3 for quite a while now, and I wasn't sure if I was continuing on the tier 3 or not, and so basically what I'm gonna do is reduce to a tier 1, because that's still a lot of money with that project going on. I mean, $100 is not it's not bad, it's not cheap, you know, because I'm unemployed at the moment too. So basically I'm gonna go back to tier 1, and with that said, back to tier 1, and then just putting that, and the sub is renewing tomorrow, so I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning and just do a classic I'm sorry TFG, I'm getting poor, project's taking a lot of money, blah 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 blah, and he's gonna be like, don't sweat it man, it's all good, and I'm gonna be like, but phew, now you can hate me. That's the plan at least. So, scav, which is basically the flow in here. So that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. That's gonna be lovely. And I just made sure you still have the sound in our Discord chat, so that's pretty cool. I'm really hype about having that sound back for an entire wipe. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be perfect. Do you want to do the random command? I feel like I wouldn't send all of them because there's like 15 of them and everything, but if you want to do a random with that, I might send you like the top 5, like the best 5 of them, so that would change quite a lot. I know it's not difficult, like basically you're just putting that into a folder and just telling the bot pick one of them when the command is called. That's a good idea. We'll come back to you with that. I'm gonna prepare a zip file I'm gonna send you with 5 of them. I'm gonna do a top 5 just so there's a bit of a difference in there. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to pick them up with Le Girlfriend tonight. That's interesting. Good ad time for you, NPV. All right, let's keep going on the grinding. Dual side. Dual side. Let's go. Oh, and NPV hasn't seen that. Noise. Noise. Oh, you have turbo NPV. That's true. You're not in an ad. You told me you have turbo. I added also a comment. Yeah, no. I just before you write that, or it was behind my ad break pop-up over there. Look at this. I added something so it boosts the music and reduce my voice when it's picking up the accent. Noise. Noise. And now you can't hear me or barely hear me. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's not yeah, it's not my idea, so it's the one of my friend Merguez dude who's coming here quite often. So basically I have an audio compressor, so if I forget or I scream, ah! It's compressing the sound at a certain amount, a certain level, and then when it's noisy, well, I'm trying to think about it, and it reduces the mic input and adding a bit more music in there, so it should be better for your ears. If you see anything that's not quite on spot for the adjustment, just tell me. It's gonna be a pleasure to just play with it a little bit and try to make it work. This morning I was told, like, if I'm talking when the volume of the mic is reduced, you can't hear anything, you cannot understand what I'm saying, which is okay, because basically that said, the tools are really not too loud, and you just have a bit of ASMR garage noise with the music, which is exactly what I wanted, because it's the best. So you think I could? What do you mean? Because someone asked front cam. front cam. Let's go. Because basically what you're saying there is that maybe instead of going with a vocal command, maybe I could go with like, okay, when you reach that amount of noise, you're turning your setting to that thing, and then you're coming back with the other one, right? Basically what the compressor does automatically, but like just by reducing the gain to a certain amount for like attacking on X amount of millisecond, then coming back to normal in X amount of millisecond, right? Because the thing is, but don't know if you can get the information from OBS. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm not sure about. Maybe you could use a third party of any kind just to basically how would I say that? Like get your audio input and have a third-party audio software that does the switch, and basically you're inputting that software into the OBS as your mic. That's what's going on when you're playing with voice mod and stuff like that. You're basically using voice mod to take the input of your microphone, then in OBS you are basically sending the voice mod audio output and not the microphone audio input. So that therefore it's doing everything you're changing with your voice. It's working. However, the only thing I will be worried about is that it might be hard to adjust something automatically, like turning the volume down, the gain down when there's a lot of noise. I just have to maybe sneeze or talk a bit too loud, like, oh my god, it's so cold, and then there could be like some wrong inputs in there. However, if it's turning back to the normal volume after, for example, 1 second of no noise, I will be down for that. There will be some false call, let's say, like it will turn on the filter even though it was not necessary, but there wouldn't be that much, or it wouldn't be too bad. Honestly, maybe better than the vocal command, because vocal command so far, it happens at least 3 or 4 times during the morning, where it was reducing the volume even though I didn't ask for it. So that was a bit weird. So I need to always have a look at my audio bar to see if it's good or not. So that could be an idea. That could be something great. I will have to take a look at with my friend Google for that, but that will be nice. Noise. Noise.
All right, so I just went through the welds here, so we're gonna have some more welding to do, and there's a few spots that we're missing a bit of weld, so I'm just going to grind a little bit more, then we're gonna start welding again, just that, so we can finish that part quite easily. And your last message in PV, you said I think things before even seeing if it's possible. If I get that in the way you mean it, is that you're just giving ideas before even looking if it's possible. Man, on that we're the same, cause basically if I was just waiting to see if someone did that first on the internet, this entire project will still be on a Excel sheet with no progression at all. Like you see the steering rack and stuff like that, I feel like I'm gonna have to basically do a documentation about that to put on the internet, because I don't feel like anybody has done that before. That one was for you in TV. All right, I was saying we're gonna be back at welding. All right, so there's welds to do there, there's welding here and here and there. All right. It's not because I had the car for a long time that I've been working this entire time on the car. But yeah, honestly, it's something cool to think about it. Like, a lot of stuff I'm doing right now, like a lot of them, there's no big deal with that, but the steering rack at the moment, the way we're gonna have it done, that's gonna be something completely different from anything I've seen on the internet. So there's no documentation about someone doing something like this so far. So that's pretty good. I'm happy with that, but at the same time, I'm a bit worried that we're gonna run into some big problem, which would normally be the case. All right, let's turn on the gas. Because yeah, basically doing something different means having problem doing it. Like it might work, but not be working great. Working and doing the proper job is two things. I'm not tall enough now. Shit. Here. Oh. All right, let's weld. All right, let's grab that. Noise. There you go. All right, let's go. What's up, Micah? How was your morning, mate? So we're done with welding what was not welded properly. So that's gonna be clean. Let's put that back there. I'm using my new setup for the mic and everything, and that's working not bad at all so far. I'm really happy with that. Showing off to everybody. Like, look at this. Dual front. Whoo! I had that in my hand, not a freaking mouse. The mouse is over there. Dual side. Oh, dual side. Let's go. Boom. Easy. And I also have a command to reduce the volume of my voice and increase the music. Therefore, you won't hear me talk, but at least it's not gonna be too noisy now. So let's go with that. Noise. All right, I was saying there's now another hole going through here. So the metal was super thin in there, so it's hard to get a real good surface. And making sure that we have no holes. So that was the hardest one to do basically. So we're gonna weld again in there, just making sure that everything is clean and smooth. And then we will proceed to cleaning everything else. Again, this buffer pad is super great. I love it so far. All right, let's grab this, let's grab the gloves. Let's grab the welding mask, and there we go again. Noise. right, so no fire on the other side. That's a good thing. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's finish buffing that corner there. There's a bit of smoke, but there's no fire, which is a good thing. Clean up too on the other side too, but that's gonna be for later on, not now. Un, deux, trois. Oh, no. Noise. All right, so I guess that's gonna be it for now. There's still some dents and stuff like that in there. We might just apply a light layer of putty over there, just to make sure that we have something a bit smoother before painting everything. But yeah, for now, that's gonna be is that a hole in here? It is. No, we went through. Okay, so there's more welding to do there. But yeah, so overall, that's in pretty good shape, so we're gonna be okay with that, and might just do, like I said, a little layer of putty, just so it's getting even smoother than that. So just at the end, that's nothing we have to worry about right now, so that's gonna be it. I see little holes here and there, so there's gonna be at least 2 spots we need to weld again, maybe 3. Because I just see some lights coming through there, which is useful to know where we went too far with the buffer. But yeah, there's again here, there. Like, I don't know what is okay and what is not okay for that, because I'm telling myself if it's a bit too thin, there's more chance for it to rust again, so we might want to make sure we fill those holes. But for now, let's keep going all around. Let's make those welds, because we could spend a lot of time in there. And yeah, so let's just make sure everything is having a bit of progression, you know? So let's go. Noise. Oh, noise. and we're out of first batteries. So let's change it. Boom, 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 boom. I have two small. I have a big one that's in charge right now, the one from this morning. So we're gonna wait for it. Use the two small one first to see how it's going. Oh yeah, cool. So let's keep moving on that. The two small one, they are not going to last for a while, so we will see how it's going with that. Noise. Noise. Oh, come on. Noise. All right. At all in there, so we will fill that with some welds. All right, let's move on to the front one in here. Let me move you on the side there. With the welder just to see what's going on. In fact, I'm saying that and we're just gonna have 2 or 3 left here, 3, yeah, so we might just remove all of that as well. All right, what is that screw in here? All right, there's a screw that is used for absolutely nothing right now, so we will also remove that. So yeah, let's keep moving. Alright, I forgot to turn on the voice earlier. I was saying we will just move on. We did a hole in there, but basically we will move on, finish everything, then come back with the welder and make sure that everything is looking good and thick. So yeah, let's keep going. We have small batteries, so I might have to change it. The pad itself is holding pretty well so far.
Hello there.
Hello there, David. What's up, my boy? Alright, so let's keep going. Noise. Oh.
Where is my super suit?
Okay. Noise. Oh my god. Noise.
I'm gonna have to do what NPV told me. NPV told me I need to look at the log to see what he's hearing, like what the bot is hearing when I'm talking, so I can add those words to make sure it's working all of the time. Noise. Noise. Battery's down. Oh, let's grab the next one. Ow, that was my head. Ow. What are you? Oh, so you... Oh, it's full. Let's go. Ouch, I scratched my head on one of the bolts at the front there. That hurt. All right, let's go back. Let's go from another side so I don't scratch my head. Cool. Noise. 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 All right, so we're pretty much done with everything on this side. Yep, from here to the front, we're done.
with what we had to do. However, like I said, we have a bunch of holes in here, so we might as well go ahead and try to fix that right now. So we're gonna change our gear and make sure we are ready to weld. That gloves. I'm not putting the full thing on with the hoodie and everything, just because we're not welding for a long time. So, is it irresponsible? Probably, but hey, redneck style. So we have one hole in here. Is that one? That's not one, so we're okay on that side. That was a tricky one to do anyway. We have in here. There was also in here, I think, yeah. And then, was there anywhere else? I feel like there was, but, well, the top here. But I feel like other than that, we're pretty much okay. All right, let's do this. Oh, and the ground's on the other side. Let's make sure we are grounding really close. There we go. Next one I said was there. I'm hitting my head everywhere this afternoon. Fuck me. Headbanger. All right. Then, where was the other ones? None in here. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. We're okay in here. That's okay. That's not going to the other side. Alright, then the top one here, and I think that's it. I don't see any more like coming through there. Is that okay? Yep, it is. All right, well, let's do that. All right, this one's getting a bit messed up because look at this. The hole is just expanding. There was quite a lot of rust in that corner there. So we will try to do something with that. No fire, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Is it okay to not use the filter for the sound when welding? I feel like it is, but I just want to make sure. Tell me if it's too noisy. Okay, that's patched, but there's a crack up there. All right, it feels like I should have put a bit of metal in there. That was quite usual. If you're getting too much heat transfer to the other side, even damp shop rags help mitigate. I get the fire retardant towel for the shop, so then freeze and clamp it. Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I should do something like that. I mean, yeah, basically I had too much heat all at once there. Like, it's okay, it's doing the job at the moment. No fire on the other side, that's pretty cool. But like, yeah, because you saw the hole just expand and expand and expand to the infinite and beyond. That would have been a good idea. I'll keep that in mind for next time. If there's a next time, there's gonna be on the other side. Because so far, everything here is getting smoother and smoother. All right, let's grab that big boy again and let's clean that up. Oh yeah, boy. Yeah, basically what I'm always trying to do, and the thing I try to do even in here, is like if you have, let's say, look, I'm gonna draw in the dust here. Let's say you have a hole like that. Basically what I'm trying to do with that is to add a bit of weld all around. So I'm just tacking to fuse some welds in the metal around it. Then I'm going and I'm moving left to right to bring that down and fill the hole. Exactly. So it seems to work. It seems to be the best way to work. The only time it's not working like I was getting in here is basically because everything was super thin. So if you don't find thick, like any thick material around there, let me stop the
welder. If you're not getting any thick material around there, well, you're gonna have a hard time. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, I'm chasing it, but it's not bad because basically I'm removing at the same time anything that cannot handle the heat of the weld on the lower setting. So basically, I'm removing the material I'm not looking for. I want some better material than that. So welds are way stronger than any sheet metal we have in here. So I'm chasing it until I find it. And when I'm able to put a lip of weld around the hole, then I can go and start left, right, just covering the hole. Usually I try to minimize the heat. So, and that's not a pro welder tip. I'm not a pro welder, but basically from what I've learned by myself so far, I'm trying to minimize the heat, going left to right, then coming back to the left, top to bottom, then going back to the right, top to bottom, then left to right again. So just playing with it and moving the heat around there, so there's not too much heat and I don't drop a lot of material, because so far I never had a big puddle of melted metal fall on the ground. Like it happened once or twice while doing the fit, and maybe one time on the Datsun so far, but all of that this morning there was no drop of material on the ground because I added too much heat. So yeah, the lower heat, the thing is I'm already on the lowest setting, because basically I have a Lincoln electric welder, and there's A, B, C, D, E for the adjustment of the heat, and I'm on A, which is the minimum. That is for body work, but the lowest heat won't even work with the rust. Than my buddy, since he's a pro and you're so, yeah. See, I'm running a bit more speed, I think, than I should. Well, I should, yeah. Basically, I'm on low heat, but like level 3 of speed, of the wire speed. And reason for that is because I tend to move a bit too fast in there, which means I was having some feeding issues, so it was like popping a lot. And since I've turned the wire speed a little bit up, it's working way better now. So yep. All right, let's grind that. Noise.
All right, that's gonna be one that's gonna be harder to blend, especially in the corner there. And since we still have some welding to do right in the corner, I'm gonna keep it right there for now. Just because, yeah, here we might just wanna put a little bit of putty or sealant or anything like that. Just making sure that it's gonna blend and look good, but yeah, I don't want to go too far. I don't want to dig some new hole in there, and basically right now it's quite smooth, so not bad, not great. We're gonna be able to fix that later on. I'm trying to show you there. See, it's not looking bad though. Like, keep in mind, every bright spot right now was at some point a hole, or even in here that was all the bracket that was in there. Same for that one here. So yeah, we're getting somewhere with that. Let me move you on this side. So yeah, so that was all some screw holes, brackets, and stuff like that. And right now it's getting smooth, it's getting clean, and we're gonna be putting a bit of primer in there right after, just because we want it to be protected and not rusting out until we have finished the project. There's still something in here. Is that something from the other side? That's weird. I don't know what that is exactly. Might try to smooth that out, because I want everything to be smooth. And we're gonna grind the last few ones at the back here, so that's gonna be no big deal. Let me just pull you up there. Yep, so we're gonna be moving right there. So let's make more noise. Oh, it didn't work. Noise. Voice. Oh, let's go, it worked. Hey, Hawk, let's go. I missed the random sound, I'm sorry. I haven't heard it. Too much noise in here, and the mic's gonna, no, it didn't shut down. Let's go. Hey, what's up, Hawk? How are you? Let's go. It's funny, eh? NPV got in here at some point. Oh, for real? Making me look like a maniac with like that, doing a lot of spark. Let's go. I love it. All right. Hey, we're getting really close to having everything done in here. Everything's so smooth right now. It's beautiful. Oh, nice. Honestly, that random sound command is working way too often with the situation. Like, it's crazy good. It's crazy, crazy good. All right, if you want a recap of what happened right now, basically in the last couple hours, in fact, since this morning, we were starting with something looking like this. Poink. So basically every yellow circle you see in here is some screw holes that we won't have any use for them. So basically they are here, but we're not gonna use them, so we are filling them with weld, and yeah, we're welding them and grinding them to make everything smooth and cute. And basically right now we went from something like this to something like that. So there was 6 holes in here, a bunch of them at the front there, here and there. We're just keeping some of them because we might need them, so we will see for that. But yeah, so it's pretty good. Yeah, I know you love that. I know you love that, and so far I'm really feeling like I'm getting better at it, so I'm really happy with that. I did a hole again in a specific spot. Was that? Oh, it's right there. So I still need to weld that thing there, so let's do that right away because I'm gonna forget and I'm gonna be mad, so I don't want to forget. There you go. There you
Hello
go.
there.
Hello there. Oh, what's up, David? Another David in the chat. 2 David. Let's go. Comment vas-tu, David? All right, let's weld. Just going to fill up that hole we did in there. And material is too thin. There we go. There, let's make sure there's no fire on the other side. Everything's good. Ça va, je veux voir ça, ces belles soudures. Je peux pas baisser plus que ça, David. Le métal est trop mince, mais je suis au minimum. Je suis au strict minimum de la température. That's good. But the welds are not too bad. I'm gonna try. Wait. Whee! So there you go. It's not great, it's not bad. It's something to grind, so we don't care. Oop. Mais c'est ça.
on en parlait plus tôt, puis justement, j'aimerais aller sur, au fond, une température plus basse, ça aiderait, mais je suis au minimum déjà, le matériel est juste fin. Ouais, t'aurais vu, honnêtement, je t'enverrai des photos de l'autre côté quand j'ai fait le renfort au complet des arches, parce que là, en ce moment, au fond, front cam. Wait. Front cam. Hey, let's go. En gros, j'ai repatché au complet chaque côté ici. Puis ce que ça donnait au fond, c'est ça, c'est chaque côté les arches, je les ai refait au complet. Fait que non, les towers sont pas déchirés. En ce moment, je fais une sorte de shave, si tu veux, là, in between, between just cleaning everything and shaving the engine bay. So, basically, j'ai tout défait mon filage électrique. Il y avait genre 30 quelques fils ici. Il en reste plus un du côté chauffeur. Du côté passager, j'ai éliminé quasiment un tiers de la couette de fil, tout ça. Je limite tout, je mets toute l'électronique dans un coin, puis c'est ça, tout va être smoothé au fond, tout ça. Ben, tu sais, smoothé, ça va être ça. Je m'en vais pas un full shave parce que ça sert à rien. But yeah, basically, I'm not going with a full shaved engine bay, but I'm gonna be basically putting everything back together, making everything clean. So, je veux que chaque trou de vis serve à quelque chose au fond. Tu sais, juste dans le haut ici du Chuck Tower, il y en avait au fond 6 qui servaient à rien, qui servaient plus. Fait que tout va être beau, tout va être propre, tout va être solide. There's only one rusty spot that you will understand pretty well, Dave. Let me show you. Dual side. Dual side. Let's go. Those commands. All right, you will understand that one. Nissan front Chuck Tower. The corner right here on both sides is rusty, but only that part. You know how they tend to do the same thing on both sides all along the edge? Genre le edge est tout le temps pourri, moi j'ai juste un peu de pourriture là, puis le métal était mince ici dans le haut là au fond. Fait que classic Nissan stuff. But yeah, so far so good. Really happy with that. Oh, when is the last time we talked to each other, David? Let me show you a bunch of stuff. You're probably on the job break, so tout défoncé ici. Yup. Front cam. Front cam. Let's go. All right, look at this. Pomp, 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 pomp. Tu sais quoi ça? C'est pas mal le power steering comme dans ton char qui va fitter là-dedans. C'est un power steering électrique de BRZ et pour te donner une idée, something that never happened when you're working on a car, that bracket right here, it fits spot on to where the steering column is bolting on in the Datsun, the OEM one. So I just have one big mount to do for the back here to get the weight of the electric motor out of there, but basically it's already bolting in. And the distance from where it's bolting to the steering, it's not exactly it, but with a hub adapter, boom, bang on, not even half an inch of difference. That's insane. Best mod possible. Let's remove the smoke from the garage. There you go. That's gonna help. Steering rack is going to be everything about the steering is going to be a Frankenstein basically. We're having because basically I had the steering box in here, so oh, that's so heavy, man. I had that as my front cam. So this was my steering box. There was no steering rack, so I need to change the rack in there. making sure it fits. And we're going with everything inside is going to be from a BRZ. The in-between from the firewall to the steering rack is going to be custom, and the steering rack itself, it's going to be a Fiat 500 steering rack. Fait que un Fiat 500, au fond, même affaire que celui, même affaire utilisée dans les Abarth Turbo aussi. Fait que pareil comme le gars course au CADL et au Delta. Fait que reason why is because basically the steering rack from a Datsun 280ZX like I have is 19.5 inches, and the Fiat 500 is 20 inches, so half an inch of difference, which is spot on in what we need. So that's gonna be great. Fait que ça va être assez intéressant. No metal chunk in the coffee, love it. Or not a lot. So yeah, Frankenstein is coming together. And yeah, si t'es encore là, David, aussi en plus, c'est comparé à ton steering rack. À la fin de l'été, non. Début de l'été prochain, normalement, oui. J'aimerais ça partir le moteur avant le début de l'hiver-ish, en gros, avant de recommencer à travailler. Fait que, en ce moment, on est dans le dernier stretch de cleaner l'engine bay. Ensuite, j'embarque sur l'assemblage du moteur, la fabrication du... tu sais, le moteur, je l'ai déjà mis une fois dedans, juste le bloc tout nu. Mais ça, tu sais, puis le subframe, tout ça. Mais c'est ça, ultimement, je veux finir de tout cleaner. Ensuite, on change le système de break au complet. Ça va être du Willwood à grandeur. Ensuite de ça, comme je disais, le steering rack, ça aussi, ça va être un gros chunk à faire. Mais toutes les pièces sont arrivées en ce moment. Le dernier est arrivé à matin. C'est un module qui arrive de l'Australie qui communique en CAN bus avec le power steering électronique du BRZ. Et comparé à ton char, au lieu d'avoir un power steering qui est graduel, qui est en fait adaptatif, fait que quand tu roules pas vite, il y a plus d'assistance. Quand tu roules vite, il y en a moins. Moi, il va être constant, le tout sur une switch dans le dash. Fait que si je veux plus d'assistance, clic, clic, clic. Si je veux moins d'assistance, un volant plus raide, clic, 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 let's go, dimmer. Puis ça va être easy peasy. Fait que tout va être ajustable, basically, là, ça va être assez fou. Pareil, Master Cylinder Willwood avec une proportion valve Willwood avec ajustement. Fait que we're gonna be on spot. Ouais, man, ça va être nice, ça va être nice. J'ai tellement hâte de faire une première ride, puis ensuite de ça, organiser de quoi, où est-ce que je peux, genre, vous faire une ride dans le char, puis tout, là. C'est... I can't wait for the time I'm gonna bring friends in that car just to have their reaction. That's gonna be so good. All right, let's keep going. So, where are we at now? Well, I think we're pretty much done on this side. Oh no, there was still one thing to weld there, and then we're gonna be done. Let's go, let's do this. I need to get back in the car. All right, bye. Oh, I'm so old. All right, that there. Buffer time there. We can use the handle here. Let's put it back. Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, David? T'es pas d'accord? J'ai plus 20 ans, moi, là. Je suis encore dans vingtaine, mais j'ai plus 20 ans. Dual side. Noise.
All right, so it's looking pas d'avoir tendance. Je comprends pas. Comprends pas. Ah, je sais, moi tout, j'aurais pas hâte d'être à ta place. Sérieux, pas drôle d'avoir mon âge. All right, so we're getting pretty in a pretty good shape right here. Everything's smoothed out, so we're gonna grab the primer and just add a touch of primer so for now. So it's gonna be protected for the time being where we're gonna be reassembling stuff. Then we're gonna put everything out again to finally paint the entire engine base. So we're gonna be painting absolutely so there we won't have to add another like other holes in there or anything, so I just want to make sure everything's gonna be clean. So let's grab the primer, then we're gonna start on the other side. Oh yeah, and David, one last thing, if you're still there, the biggest part of the project is in the next few weeks. Le plus gros moment, ça va être réparer le frame. Le frame était décollissé à cause du steering box. En mettant le V8, ils ont coupé le frame puis ils ont mis le steering box dedans. Fait qu'il faut refaire une partie de frame et que ça soit invisible. C'est le fun, hein? The old car life. Alright, let's grab the primer. And the air gun to remove the dust. Alright. Ouais, il n'y avait pas switché. Ce que je disais, au fond, c'est le plus gros morceau du projet. On le voit en ce moment. Là. C'était sur ton sel, ça doit être petit un peu, là. Mais c'est la partie gauche. Le frame a été coupé pour mettre le steering box dedans quand ils ont mis le V8 dedans. Fait que truc de redneck qui a été fait, qu'il va falloir que je répare. Puis ça, c'est la partie qui risque d'être la plus chiante parce que, ouais, c'est pas tant légal, hein? Fait qu'il faut que je camoufle tout ça. Fait que je risque de faire du structurel par l'intérieur, puis ensuite de ça, patcher par-dessus pour ultimement tout scinder. Fait que le côté renfort soit à l'intérieur, puis patcher tout le tour pour puis smoother ça égal, puis blender ça dans du gravel guard à côté. Là. Fait que juste que quelqu'un qui regarde, ça paraîtra pas trop qu'il y a eu de la manipulation de ce côté-là. Ah, j'avoue que j'y ai pas pensé. J'avoue qu'il faudrait que j'y écrive là-dessus. Parce que le pire, c'est qu'il n'y a pas une grosse curve en soi, mais ouais. Hey, j'avoue que j'ai même pas pensé le moindrement. You got a point. Tout comme j'aime faire des bouchines sur mesure pour mon steering rack. Parce que j'ai su que quelqu'un que je connais a un tour, fait qu'il va me fabriquer des bouchines ou je vais aller en fabriquer avec lui, c'est encore à déterminer. Parce qu'en gros, j'ai mes front cam. Oh, come on. Front cam. All right, I'm too close to the mic. All right, so yeah, basically, j'ai ça qui est ma clem pour mon steering rack. Fait que puis mon steering rack manuel de Fiat est plus petit que ça. Fait que je vais être bon pour mettre une bouchine solide autour puis venir clemper ça tight. Puis en plus de ça, le steering rack a 2 trous ses côtés qui vont à plat à peu près pour ultimement visser normalement dans une Fiat, ben je vais pouvoir me faire une braquette qui passe par le dessous de la plaque puis qui va juste grab ça. Fait que ça va empêcher de slider gauche-droite puis je vais avoir ça de même qui va être clampé en plus pour empêcher le haut-bas. Fait que tout va être ultra sécurisé en place. Fait que, big brain, 5 head. So that's gonna be something cool. Fait que je vais doublement sécuriser. Puis c'est ça, c'est qu'au fond, niveau géométrie de suspension, la façon que je fais préparer, ben tu sais, tout est pensé, tout a été préparé. Ça a pris 3 semaines de trouver la recette à faire du Google. Mais en gros, mon point de pivot de mes tie rods intérieurs va rester très similaire, genre à 1/4 de pouce près, celui d'un rack de 280ZX d'origine. Fait que tout va être à peu près exactement à la même place. Puis c'est ça, avec l'intérieur qui va être sur tout de l'assemblage Subaru. Fait que ça va être freaking sick. Puis normalement, j'ai pas non plus d'inquiétude niveau alternateur et autres, vu que je m'en vais sur un moteur plus récent et non pas une vieille affaire qui avait pas besoin de beaucoup de courant. That was a thing, but I needed the air gun too. Oh, there you go. Almost threw the cam on the ground by grabbing the air gun. Whew, dusty. Safe. Saved by the keeper. Safe. All right. There, and that. Not gonna lie, that will look clean with a bright color in here, but at the same time I know how bad it is to maintain like with a clean look, so I just want to paint everything black. Dual side. Like, look at that. A clean color in an engine bay is looking so good. Like, honestly, yeah, I don't want to go there. A glossy black is gonna look good too. That will look sick. Holy crap, that will look sick. I just don't want to go there, but white, it will be so good. There's nothing cleaner than that, but at the same time, you will see basically every bad shape in here, so every dent and everything. So might as well keep it with a dark color. But for now, great it is because we need to protect the metal.
Noise. There you go. All right, we have to basically remove the horns from there, so we will try to find the good socket for that, because they are not a conventional one. I think I have them right there in the E something. E12, is that? Bang on, I think. Either that or the one just before. Let's try the E10. E10 it is. All right. Easy peasy. So basically we will remove those, and I'm thinking about replacing them with some shiny one. Well, shiny. Maybe like purple and black or something like this. That will look so good. Even though we're probably not going to see them a lot. Like I said, I'm also asking myself if I'm not going to try to place them somewhere else. Like, I just feel like changing them from one side to the other and putting them on the other side here. That will feel better, I think. Because yeah, basically that will feel good, I think, to remove them from where the air is getting in. So if I want to duct my front, it's gonna be easier, and maybe just put them somewhere like this, or even just rework the bracket to have them in here, so that way they wouldn't be in the way of anything, and it will be easier to work with them, like somewhere there, and just bring, because there's just one wire going to them also, so that will be no big deal. Let's put that back in there just so I know what it was for, because we're gonna say it, they have seen better days, right? So we might want to try to put some new one in there. That wouldn't be bad. All right, let's finish removing the paint. Noise. Noise. Have any ground.
All right, so I'm having difficulties to find a ground. I think we're just going to go back on the tower, strut tower. It was working pretty well, so might as well keep a winning recipe, right? There you go, that should work. All right, let's go back there. Noise. Noise. Side, it's gonna be harder to contain it because we don't have access to the other side of it. So we'll see. So every hose we were not using in the front bar there under the radiator are now gone, which is a really cool thing. Thinking about it, like how clean that's gonna be. One of my friends will be so triggered right now because he's just saying, yeah, but who's gonna see that? And he's probably right. Like no one's gonna see under the radiator when it's all put together, right? But at the same time, knowing that it's gonna be clean, that's the fun part. Like, you know you've done a good job there, and that's where you have, like, you're proud of the project. All right, let's go. Noise. gonna say it again, but that blade right here, that buffer disc, is just way better than everything we have used so far. So worth the $20 instead of 8 to 10. So really happy with that. Voice. All right, I was saying, because I guess you haven't heard me, but this disc right here, totally worth it. $20 each compared to maybe $5 to $10 in a normal disc, but man, it's working good. We're done with that. Let's blow some air in there, and once we have air, that was on me. Once everything's clean, I'm gonna be priming. Speaking of primer, do you know Amazon Prime? You can use that to sub for free on this channel or any other channel, one time per month. Think about it. Ben non, il est pas fini. Presque. Presque. Par presque, je vais dire encore quelques mois. Faut bien l'utiliser, le garage que t'as peint. Alright, this primer bottle is almost gone, so might as well go crazy with it. Let's see how good it is when it's a light color. Looking clean. Peux-tu voir, Danick? On est passé de ça. Every yellow spot. Chaque spot jaune, c'est des trous qu'on n'a pas besoin, là. Tout ça, tout là. Puis, ce côté-là est fait. Il y a plus... Juste en haut ici, il y en avait 6. Il y en avait 5 dans le côté-là. Il y en avait 4, 5 en montant ici. Fait que tout est rendu field et primer. Là, pareil ici, le seul que j'ai gardé au centre là, ultimement... Mais que ça va faire clean, c'est ça. Là, je viens d'emboucher 5 à l'avant. J'ai juste une bolt, fait que sûrement que c'était utilisé pour quelque chose. Je pense que c'est le bas du bumper avant. Puis celle-là, c'est le renfort de hood. Fait que celui-là, je le garde. Mais sinon, le reste, là, ça va être freaking clean. Front cam. Hey, les commandes vocales à cette heure en plus. Check ça, tu veux-tu voir encore plus clean que ça? Boom! Ça ici, le petit fond tout, les socials dans le bas là. En haut là, last follower, last sub, last cheers. Fait que la dernière personne qui me donne des biddies, son nom apparaît au top là, comme en ce moment. Fait que, puis, et voilà, et le chat en plus. Fait que quand on tombe en just chatting, qu'on est sur la fin d'un stream ou de quoi, on peut garder ça clean. Fait que quand même très content avec le nouveau petit setup. Changer ma webcam en fin de semaine pour plus être avec celle qui arrêtait pas de bugger. Ensuite de ça, changer le trépied pour en avoir un juste à une tige vraiment plus simple à manier puis que la caméra est attachée dessus comparé à l'autre qui n'arrêtait pas de sacrer le camp. Fait que c'est ça, non? Ça va super bien pour de vrai. Aujourd'hui, là, très content de l'avancement. Fait que, puis là, on a reçu plein de pièces durant le week-end. Fait qu'on va continuer à travailler là-dessus à côté pour la prochaine semaine sur finir le body. Parce qu'un coup, le body cleané, que tout est sur le primer de même, là, je passe à vraiment le côté mécanique. Là, on passe toute la colonne de direction. Fait que steering column, steering rack, after that finishing the wiring, like just cleaning everything that wasn't cleaned properly, which mean like the adding string tube and stuff like that, and sleeves. Fait qu'ajouter toutes les protections là, en soi on l'a bien cleané, mais on va tout valider puis ensuite protéger correctement. Puis ensuite de ça, on réassemble le moteur. Honestly, in 2 to 3 weeks, I think we're gonna be reassembling the engine itself, and yeah, it's gonna go like
pretty fast from there, to be fair. Honestly, this week I absolutely need to buy the transmission because we're gonna need it way sooner than I think we should. Lady O coming back. Bam! Karate. And yeah, so the big major thing we still have to do is repairing the frame. And one of my friends just proposed me to ask one of our friends that I completely didn't think about, who's basically working in a metal shop. So he might be able to do a custom part for us. So that will be great. So yeah, we will see for that. That will be so good. All right. Hey, you know what, guys? Merci Danick, merci Val d'être là en ce moment. But it's almost 4. Like there, you see the timer there. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I have a class tonight, and I'm so disgusting right now that I kept some time for getting a good shower. So I feel like it might be it. The alarm just started, so it's gonna be time for me. 4:20. No, it's 4:20. It's time for no. But yeah, so it's gonna be the end of the stream already. So I'm sorry for that, guys. I know you love it here. I love it here. Honestly, today, mental progression on the car through the roof. Proper tool. Tu vu Danick le nouveau buffing disc? Double-sided, ça marche du feu de Dieu. Fait que c'est incroyable. So yeah, I'll be back tomorrow 9:30 as always, and yeah, we're gonna keep smashing it tomorrow. Honestly, I'm hyped. Like seeing that progression today, holy crap, I'm hyped. And we're gonna try to finish the passenger side tomorrow, and then yeah, move on with maybe doing the little caps on the side, and we'll see from there. We're gonna have to measure for the battery tray to see if we can put the battery in the compartment inside the car. If we can, we're gonna remove the battery tray, the battery rack in here, and make sure everything is going to its place. So all right, guys, I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow 9:30. See ya, bye bye.